This is Stephen A. Smith's last appearance on The View a couple days ago.
Recently accused Senator Mark Kelly, a veteran, an astronaut, of crossing the line for participating in a video reminding troops that they can refuse to follow illegal orders. Okay. Let's see some of what you said, my friend.
Sure. You know better, Senator Kelly. You know better. How dare you do that? You could go to the House. You can draw up paperwork. You can try to start articles of impeachment if you think there's something illegal. I mean, damn, it ain't like y'all haven't done it before. You impeached the man twice. Where'd that get you? Got his behind back in the White House. Had you left him alone in 2020, maybe he wouldn't be back. You don't tell military men and women to ignore an order.
And in response to that, of course, you see Sonny Holston read what Pete Hegseth, the current Secretary of Defense, or Secretary of War, said.
Now, let me just remind you that Pete Hegseth said in 2016, I do think there have to be consequences for abject war crimes. If you're doing something that is just completely unlawful and ruthless, then there is a consequence for that. That's why the military said it won't follow unlawful orders from their commander-in-chief.
Okay. Virtually the same thing that Senator Kelly said that sparked Stephen's rant on his social media page. It's ironic that the first thing Stephen A. would do would to be assail Hegseth's resume. Well, basically saying, he was a podcaster who became Secretary of State. What the ironic thing is Stephen A. Smith is a broadcaster who thinks he can be president. But the fact that being loud and wrong, when given a chance with new information to make a different decision, to be nuanced, what he decided to do was double down.
I'd love to give you the opportunity to perhaps change your position on what you said.
I'm not changing a thing.
Okay.
I didn't stutter when I said it.
You want to stay loud and wrong?
Well, you could call it loud and wrong all you want to. You're entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to mine.
Okay. And it's interesting because he believes, obviously, that being loud and wrong is leadership. But being loud and wrong is the sole province of old white dudes. They're the only ones who are going to get to be loud and wrong. In my estimation, this is the tale of two black men. One, of course, is Stephen A. Smith and his assessment of the situation. The other is Admiral Alvin Hughley, a black man who was a four-star admiral who was basically in charge of South Canada. This would have been his area, the Caribbean. Allegedly, Admiral Hughley was given an opportunity. He was basically told by Pete Hegseth what he wanted to do. And this admiral, who had been in the Navy 37 years, achieved the highest rank possible, decided rather than to obey an order he was conflicted by, that he believed was problematic, that he believed might have even been illegal. Rather than do that, he walked away and resigned.
In October, the U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth made the shock announcement that Halsey would step down on the 12th of December, less than a year into his tenure. That announcement coming, of course, as the U.S. military stepped up its strikes against alleged drug boats in the Caribbean Sea. Now, in recent days, as the 12th of December approaches, claims have been circulating about that Halsey decided to step down because of Pete Hegseth's Venezuelan boat strike orders.
This is a tale of two black men. One who believes that being loud and wrong is leadership, Stephen A. Smith, and one is Admiral Alvin Hughley, who believes that refusing to do wrong is leadership. In this world, where the loudest voice in the room, where people commit to a path and decide, hell or high water, we're going to go this way regardless of what damage it does. In this world that exists like that, don't be a Stephen A. Smith. Be an Admiral Halsey.